Welcome back. 2009 was a grim year for Sri Lanka's media people and institutions. Beginning with the assassination of Lasantha Wickrematunge on the 8th of January, the year went on to see more journalists attacked, abducted and jailed. Apart from this, many fled the country, afraid for their lives and families. Now, 1 year after Lasantha's death, we take a look at what journalists and activists hope 2010 could bring for media freedom and positive change. One year has gone by since the assassination of journalist Lasantha Wickrematunge.
Lasantha Wickrematunge is gone.
On the 8th of January 2009, the Sunday Leader editor was killed while travelling in his car on a busy street in Colombo. 12 months later, the murder remains unresolved. The first anniversary of the death of Lasantha Wickrematunge was commemorated by opposition politicians and civil society members at a public meeting in Colombo. Speaking via the internet from overseas, Lasantha's wife Sonali Samarasinghe Wickrematunge reminded the audience of the many victims of violence against the media and the responsibility of the community to safeguard media freedom in the country.
Our duty today then is to extend to this minority of brave people all the support we can muster. We must speak out for freedom. If we fail in this duty now, Lasantha and all those who have paid the supreme price for the liberty we ourselves enjoy will have died in vain.
The organisers of this event, Platform for Freedom, have been working with opposition politicians and rights activists to promote democracy and the rule of law in Sri Lanka. Lobbying for media freedom has been an essential part of this call for change in the country.
මම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා අපේ තරුණ මාධ්‍යවේදීන්ට යට උනේ නැහැ. ඒවා ඉදිරියට ආවා. ඒ තමන්ගේ සංවිධානයට පණ ගැන්නුනා. අලුත් සංවිධාන ඇති කරා. පොත්වල ජයන්තගේ කකුල් කඩන අවස්ථාවේදී මෙතෙන්ට ඇවිල්ලා විරුද්ධත්වය ප්‍රකාශ කරා. අන්න එතෙන්ට ආවේ ඒ තරුණ මාධ්‍යවේදීන් සියලු දෙනාටම. අද මගේ ස්තුතිය මෙතන ලසන්ත වෙනුවෙන් ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා.
Other speakers from the media and NGOs highlighted the courage of Lasantha Wickrematunge in taking on contentious issues and called on the media to face the challenges and uphold the values of freedom and independence.
තියෙන දශමයකින් හරි අවස්ථාවක් පාවිච්චි වෙලා ලසන්ත නැවත ජීවත් වෙයි කියන බලාපොරොත්තුව තමයි හැමෝගෙම හිතේ තිබුණේ. ඇයි ලසන්ත තමන්ගේ මුළු මාධ්‍ය ජීවිතය ඇතුළෙම තමන්ගේ මතය මොන මතයක් වුණත් ඒ මතය නිවැරදි ලෙස අරගෙන ඒ වෙනුවෙන් තමන්ගේ ජීවිතය කැප කරමින් තමන්ගේ ශරීරය කැප කරමින් තමන්ගේ මුළු ශක්තිය කැප කරමින් කටයුතු කරපු ආකාරය ගැන තිබිච්ච කවදාවත් නිම නොවන ගෞරවය නිසා.
What Lasantha did was to produce a weekly newspaper that took authority and power to task. That is the duty and responsibility that we have when we feel, when we think, when we hope and contribute towards the winds of change that are supposed to be engulfing our polity and our society. Let us not for a moment forget that January 26th is going to be the end of the story. and the dawning of a bright new era. The only assurance with regard to that is that we continue that commitment on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, that we do not give it away to politicians, we do not give it away to the international community, we do not give it away to any other actor, but that we fully recognize that it is a duty and responsibility that we have and are fully capable of exercising.
Media and rights activists took the commemoration of Lasantha's killing onto the streets of Colombo, demanding that the perpetrators of the killing, as well as other incidents of violence, be brought to justice.
Personally, I think 2009 has been a very bad year for all journalists, and particularly for people with dissenting opinion. So this protest probably is organized with the hope of getting everybody together and not to go down just because there's so much of pressure.
අද වෙනකොට ලසන්ත මරලා දාලා අවුරුද්දක් වෙනවා. පොද්දල ජයන්තට පාර දුන්නා. සිරසට ගිනි තිබ්බා. මේ විදියට මාධ්‍ය මුළු මනින්ම මුළු ජන සමාජය සමාජයේම විශාල පීඩනයක්, විශාල ඝාතනයන් මෙලෙච්ඡත්වය ප්‍රදර්ශනය කළ පෞගිය වසර ගණනාවක් තිස්සේ. දැන් අද මේ ක්‍රියාවන්ට වග කියන්න ඕන අය දෙකට බෙදිලා එකිනෙකාට චෝදනා කරනවා. අපි හිතනවා මාධ්‍ය සංවිධාන අකණ්ඩව ගෙනිච්ච උද්ඝෝෂණයේ එක ප්‍රතිඵලයක් ඒක.
Unexpectedly, journalist J.S. Thissanayagam was released from detention the same week. Arrested in 2008 and charged under the Prevention of Terrorism Act in 2009, Thissanayagam was sentenced to a 20-year term in jail. He was finally released on bail on the 13th of January 2010, pending the hearing of his appeal against the sentencing. For media activists, his release was a reason to be happy, but not without some skepticism, given the timing of the release just days before the presidential elections of 2010.
මේ පළවෙනි අවස්ථාව තමයි මෙවැනි ජීවිතාන්තය දක්වා සිරදඬුවම් ලැබපු පුද්ගලයෙක්ට අප ලබා දුන්න. එයින් ඊටාම පැහැදිලිව පේනවා මේ මැතිවරණය සඳහා ලබා දෙන මෝඩස් එකක් කියලා.
අපි විසින් දිගින් දිගටම උද්ඝෝෂණය කරා. ඒක ජාතිකවත් ජාත්‍යන්තරවත් තිස්සනායකම් නිදහස් කරන කියන සටන් පාඩේ අපි අත්හැරියේ නැහැ. එදා ඒ නිසා අද ආණ්ඩුවට සිදු වුණා. ඔහුට අප දෙන්නට ඔහුට අප නියම කරවන්නට ආණ්ඩුවේ අධිකරණය හරහා. ඒක අපි ලැබපු ජයග්‍රහණයක්.
Thissanayagam has been released, but the killers of Lasantha still roam free, as do the perpetrators of so many incidents of violence and intimidation of journalists. Lasantha Wickrematunge's killing a year ago came at the height of the war, just days after the fall of Kilinochchi. Today, as colleagues and friends hold a vigil in his memory, security concerns are no longer as intense as it was then, but the culture of impunity remains. That is why media organizations are calling on the main candidates to commit themselves to reform in the future, for greater access to information and for freedom of expression in the interests of the public and society. And it is at election time that we can have the greatest hope for change in the future.